this is in a very odd location. Yes, I have the Airdog on top of my car. What is this thing, guys? Is this the new Roblox S10? Let me check it out. Nope, I don't see any extractor bars. Well, this is the Airdog X3. The Airdog X3 is a highly advanced air purifier. It's not your run-of-the-mill air purifier you can find at your local gas station. No, this guy is the top dog. Yes. Okay, so how this guy works is there's actually 4 filters. What? Crazy, 4 filters. And the big selling point to this guy is you don't have to throw away the filters. These aren't throwaway filters. You actually wash them in your dishwasher or by hand. Yes, so you can save a bunch of money not having to change out filters every 6 months. Alright, let's go ahead and check out the Airdog X3. But before we begin, make sure you read the instructions because I learned a lot about this unit that I didn't know of. Oh, that's just crazy. So read the instructions, it's very helpful. Okay, so you may notice this red indicator. Well, I just turned this thing on and it's saying that my environment in this small area is dirty. And let's check up top here. Look at that, guys. It's showing a number here. We're at 160, so that means it's really bad. I believe we have to be around 65 to 80 for it to be good. You just push this button here. It's a single button, and you can toggle through the modes. L2 is level 2. You got L3. You notice how quiet it is. And here's L4. So this is the max mode. And all that air is coming down. Yes, cool me down. I like that. It's like a fan, my own personal fan. Very, very cool. And we also have auto. There you go. A for auto. Sweet. Go ahead and spin it around. There's the back or the side of the unit. And here's the back of the unit. This is the AQI sensor. If you need to clean it out, just open this flappy tab here. Take a Q-tip and you can clean out the little sensor. Then here's where all your filters are. There's 4 filters, so let me show you that right now. Whoa, this is actually pretty cool. Look at it. What is this thing? Opened up. Just opens up like that. And here we go, guys. I have my cheat sheet here. So basically, you got a pre-filter, which is down here. What this is a wire mesh, and it allows it to remove the large particles like hair, dander, etc. Okay, so we got the generating electrodes. What this does is runs high voltage through this wire mesh, little wire strands, and it kills the bacteria and germs. Okay, so here's the collecting plates. This is the one I unwrapped. It looks like we have some power contacts right here. And see the icon? This goes on top, so it should just slot right in here. The last one is the composite catalyst. It's the ozone removal, so it gets all the bad odors out. So before you use, make sure you unwrap this one as well. Very cool. And this is not disposable. You can rinse it out and clean up all the debris off of this. Nice. So make sure it's up top. Should just slot right in here. One thing is there is a safety switch down here, so you can't run the machine if the door's off. Also, when you do unplug it, wait 5 minutes for everything to shut down, and then you can get back in here and clean your filters and everything. Let's go and get the cover back on, and we'll see how well this guy does. Simple. Alright, so this is in a very odd location. Yes, I have the Airdog on top of my car. Well, I wanted to see how well the Airdog does in my garage. So this scenario is great for if you like have a wood shop or something where a lot of dust particles, dirt is in the atmosphere. We'll see how well this guy does. I believe this is around 30 meters squared. Not 100% sure, but it's about the max area you want to use the Airdog in. Alright, let's see how well it does. The Airdog sensor is set up to measure the AQI or air quality index in the USA. So how this works is it actually starts from 0 being the best and 300 being hazardous to your health. It takes a few minutes for the Airdog to display a reading, but once the AQI sensor displays a result, you will see that it starts going down because the machine's cleaning out the air. What happens is it's on auto mode, so it's on its max power mode when it determines that the air quality is pretty bad. And as it's going down the levels, it will slowly bring down the airspeed. Okay, so off to the right there is the AQI Basics graph. This is from the AirNow website. Okay, so the AQI is set up where every 50 points it goes up to the next level. So basically 50 to 0 is considered good if the air quality is really excellent. Now yellow, it's usually okay, may start posing some risk to people that are more sensitive to air pollution. And orange is members is sensitive to experience health effects. Usually the general public is less likely to be affected. Well, if you're in an area that's maroon, well, you probably get out there because most people will be affected by the air quality and could cause permanent health problems. And of course, purple and red aren't ideal as well. For most people, it may cause some issues as well. So ideally, want to be in the yellow, green, or maybe orange. Okay, let's go and speed up the test and see how well it does. So as doing these testings, I did find a couple quirks about the machine. One thing is it does take a few minutes for the AQI sensor to register. Also, there's a night mode, so if you turn off the lights, it actually goes down to its lowest power setting. That's kind of odd. You couldn't always just tell the machine to stay on a certain level, which I did in this test where I set it to level 4, but that's just one thing to consider. Now I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate how to pair up the machine to your smartphone and also show the app layout, so stay tuned for the entire video if you want to learn everything about the Airdog X3. Well, we're back in my garage. It looks like the unit was able to bring back the AQI to 10, so good job. I did bump it up to level 4 to see how quickly we could do it. It took about 35 minutes or so it was quite quick to get this entire area, you guys can see. And I do apologize for my mess. Yes, it's like my storage area in my garage. Okay, let's keep on going. Next, we're going to test the Airdog in my small bathroom. So what I'm going to do is shut the lights off, and you can hear that the fan speed actually slows down. And then once the lights are back on, the fan speed resumes its initial settings. The next test I want to do is see how well the Airdog was able to clear a small area. So what I did was a control where I put the Airdog in an enclosed bathroom without introducing any VOCs. And then I'm going to go ahead and introduce some VOCs for about 20 minutes and we'll compare the two results. I have tried out quite a few different types of air purifiers, most being residential use designed for smaller areas, but I did try a larger one, the VioCleanse. I have noticed that most of them do require a few minutes for them to start circulating the air, but once they start circulating the air, the AQI number starts going down. I was quite impressed how quickly the Airdog was able to bring the AQI number back down to about 50, and according to the air quality index, 50 to 0 is acceptable levels and is really good air quality. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and speed up the control test. We'll bring the air quality back down to 10. And once it's done, we'll actually introduce some VOCs. So how I test this is I actually use an electronic air freshener and it puts out a lot of VOCs in a small time frame. So I'll probably run this air freshener for about 15 to 20 minutes, fill up the room with a lot of VOCs, and we'll see how well the Airdog can clear this air out. So if you like this type of video, please give me a big old thumbs up, really does help out this video. Also, if you're new to my channel, welcome, my name is Nathan, this is Rollmasters. I do a lot of head-to-head challenges, robot vacuum reviews, I do unboxings. Also, I got a lot of different products on this channel besides robot vacuums. I have gotten air purifiers, which I've demonstrated here. Also, I've done window cleaners and larger robots, more like self-serving robots like the Timmy. So if you like these types of products, well, stay tuned because I got a lot of new products coming down the pipeline, but we'll continue on with the Airdog X3. Okay, so I got my electronic air freshener all set up. We're going to go ahead and turn on a power button, have this guy run for about 15-20 minutes, fill up a lot of VOCs, and we'll see how well this little Airdog X3 can do. I chose lavender, so it's a pretty strong smell, so I can tell the difference if the Airdog was able to clear out the smell as well. Well, after just 15 minutes of use of this electronic air freshener, we're at 205. That's a pretty high number. So, I definitely don't recommend running the air freshener in a small area. Try to keep it in a well-vented area if you do happen to run these electronic air fresheners. Okay, so we'll see how well the Airdog can bring down this number. Alright guys, so we're around 50 right now and it's still on auto, so you notice that it jumped up to L4, it's max power mode, and it was around, what, 205 or something, some crazy amount. I can still smell the lavender slightly, it's not too bad, it wasn't as bad as when I first started this test, So it does seem to work. I'm going to run this for another 30 minutes or so, but overall it did a good job in this small area. It's designed for, I believe, like 30 meters squared. So this is just one of the tests I wanted to do, was how good did the sensor detect the VOCs and in this small area. Okay, so I'm going to keep playing this and see if we can get back down to nominal, which was around 10 or so. Back to its nominal, it just fluctuates between 7 and 11. So yeah, did a good job. Make sure you put the power jack going this way, like this. So flip it over like that. We're good to go. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this paired up. Got on the days where you have to manually search for the app. All you have to do is just rotate the machine 180 degrees in the back here. And notice this, there's a QR code for both Android and iOS. So very cool. Let's go and pull out my smartphone here. And we'll just scan for the Android device. And we'll just select it. And it should just pop right up. And it's going to their website, so we'll go and download the APK file, or you can just search it in the Google Play Store as well. It says airdog.apk, and it's about 24.4 megabytes, so sweet. So I really like the fact that the pairing process is super easy, and trying to find the app makes it super easy by scanning the QR code. Okay, let's go and get it installed. We'll make sure we accept all these permissions. Yes, install it. And it just take a few minutes to install here. Alright, so it looks like our app is all set up. So here's the icon here. Let's go ahead and select it. And let's go ahead and add a device. I did log into an account and I created one. All you need is just a username, select the region you're at, and create a password. So this is a fairly new product. It should be coming out at the time of release of this video. This is the Airdog X3. So let's go ahead and select others. And we'll go ahead and put in my Wi-Fi password and click next. Now let's go ahead and try configuration 1. There's actually 2 configurators if you have issues. So all you have to do is make sure the unit is turned off. So I'm going to hold down the power button for about a few seconds. Now since the indicator is turned off, hold down the power button for about 5 seconds and it should go into Wi-Fi mode. There we go. And it looks like we're in Wi-Fi mode. See that blinking Wi-Fi indicator? Let's go and click configurator or configure. And we'll see if method 1 works. And it should just take a few minutes. Wow, what? This is crazy. It's already uploaded? Wow, that's real quick. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out the app. The app pairing process is super simple. Just follow the instructions and make sure you have the home Wi-Fi network. Only supports 2.4 gigahertz. But check out this app here. This is really cool. It looks like a little puppy dog. And it's called Airdog. I know, what a coincidence. Let's go ahead and launch it. And within a few seconds, you should see the list of machines. Now, I only have one installed, so there should only be one listed. So let's go and select my machine. And it's a very clean interface. So up top we'll show you the AQI. It just takes a few seconds for it to pop up here. This is actually an actual air sensor inside here, so it does monitor your air quality. Now, if you have this machine running for about 15 days, you will see a graph of how well the machine is doing and how well your air quality is. Alright, so down below is your wind speed. So right now I'm at auto, but let's go and check out the different levels. So I press the plus icon. So it looks like we're at wind speed 2, that's what the auto setting was, but let's go and drop it down 1. And you can see that it's very quiet. I can easily talk over the machine on level 1 and 2. After level 3 and 4 it gets quite noisy, so I do recommend turning it down a bit, but I believe it's like 57 decibels. Here's wind speed 3. And let's check out wind speed 4. Well, what do you guys think of the noise? I could probably talk over this, but I probably want it down to probably wind speed 1 or 2. Okay, so you have the on and off. You also have sleep. Let's go and select that. And it looks like it just turns off the indicator so it doesn't disturb you. And it also will drop down the fan speed for you. And we'll go back to auto. And lastly, we do have a child lock. so the child can't mess with your settings. So very cool. Now let's go and check out the settings. Looks like we do have a reset. We got intelligent control, timing settings, shared device, region network, and delete. So let's go and check intelligent control. So it looks like we have intelligent sleep and we got scene lighting. So cool. Alright, let's go and check out the timing setting. So with this is you can set when the machine turns on and when the machine turns off. So pretty simple scheduling, but I like the feature. Alright, so that was just a quick look at the app. So if you have any issues, you do have a customer support right here. But what's really cool is they actually have a YouTube channel, like a help guide. All you have to do is just scan this QR code. Let's go and do that right now. And we'll just search it and it goes right to the YouTube channel. And they have a lot of great tutorials. And they also talk about how the system works and how to maintain your machine. So very, very cool. Nice job, Airdog. So here's everything that's included in the box. You got the unit, you also have a power brick that support the 100 to 240 volts, so you can take this overseas. Just make sure you get the correct power adapter for your country. Here's the instruction manual. So in conclusion, if you want a system that you can wash all the filters, don't have to buy new filters, well, the Airdog X3 might be right for you. Just keep in mind that you are going to pay more for this system, but for the most part, it did a good job. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya!